was sitting with this, I think I have nonstop shifts since I'm working with you, and just personally, my energy has shifted into this creative flow where I think I talked about it before, but it's been constant. And I also, it's a reminder for me to how healing it is and just to be in my mission and purpose, just sharing. Because the other day I went deeper into some of my placements and Galactic Center and all the channeling, and I reread it and I was like, and it gave me a different type of activation. There was something else ancient that came through. I was like, okay, I was born for this. I need to do this. As otherwise I get all this information here, and I do get anxious and depressed sometimes if I don't work for a while, which I needed to heal. But now I'm in this really beautiful flow, and I'm creating nonstop, and it's fun and it's joyful. And that was my intention before I came back into this space of creating and being in purpose. And I find a lot of joy and just connection and inspiration and clarity. I don't get overwhelmed, don't get confused. I just sit down and do it. And it's been great. And I feel confident. I feel more of myself. I'm more happy to share me of who I am. So, and thanks also to this group. So yeah. So that's my answer. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
You know what? Since you're on here and you're saying your energy, because I know it's like 6 o'clock over there, I'm gonna keep going with the questions for you so that you can just
Okay, great.
yeah,
Yeah.
instead of you feeling like you're gonna lag in a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, fucking go. You're all fired up. I'm like, let's go. Okay, and I
I
love
was
that.
praying.
Can I say,
Yeah.
like, when I hear that, I know how much this means to you, because I know you just came out of like how many years of like deep
Yeah.
healing, and what are you calling it?
Dying. And just like in this Pluto state of just metamorphosis, and there's no space. There was no space to work to create. It was just a lot of this, like just morphing into something else. And it felt like a lot of deaths, a lot of ego deaths, a lot of letting go of everything. But there was no space to work. I was in a like just cocoon, and a lot of pain. And now I'm not. Alexis, like, do you know human design? I know a little bit. I know a little bit of me.
You're a
So
generator.
I'm a 2/4 generator, so networking hermit. So I'm very much a hermit. And then there's an opportunist networker.
Mm.
Profile number. So 4/2, 2/4.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I go? I
So the
have the
next
question.
one,
Yeah.
how and what have you decided to do? So really, what have you decided to do since we started,
Yeah.
and what has that decision done for you?
So the first thing that came, and it actually was a few weeks ago, and I don't know if I mentioned this, maybe I have, but I have the relationship with time has completely gone. There was a deeper yes to my purpose, my mission, my work. And I didn't know that I wasn't fully in, but something shifted when I decided it's gonna be all this. I'm not gonna look for something else on the side. I'm gonna just go full in creating, in trusting myself that this will work out fully, which I've always have, but there was something deeper than shifted, which I didn't know that I wasn't fully in. There was fear or doubt, or maybe just because I was in that space where I was healing a lot, I wasn't sure. And that shifted. And now I feel like everything has opened, that those creative gates kind of is just like flowing through. So that's what it's done for me. There's a feeling of being very supported at now. I don't have so much doubt. There's a lot of trust and just play with the energy, trusting, having very clear guidance on just whatever I'm doing and having fun.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
3.
3. What have I created?
What have you created since starting this?
So my whole website
Woo!
redesigned. I'm so proud of it. I just keep adding it. And talking about also, I talked about some weeks ago, I was sharing personal stories. So yesterday I found a way when I looked at my placements in a chart, and then I'm weaving stories about me in with the placements, which helps me kind of share. So I did that really deep
Yeah.
dive into who am I on this planet. So I put it in about section, but also as a post. And then I feel this calling to just go deeper. And then the Pluto stories came up today. I structured it every like alchemy, addiction, shame, this ego, death, dark night of the soul, all of these parts that people can experience with Pluto transits. But also, so there's two parts. People can learn astrology through my story, get to know me, connect with me. Because sometimes one thing I've noticed when I connect to a person, let's say they're teaching astrology or something I want to learn. If they share something that's kind of like a deeper, darker part of them of the past, I immediately feel closer to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's the next part of me going deeper. So what I created the website, when you said blast your Instagram, I've been doing that sometimes twice a day, then I take a day off, but mostly every day, most days. So I do 7 posts a week. And my visibility has increased. I started with 2,000, now it's up more than 10,000 views. So that's been growing on. I like to see that. There's new followers every day when I post, new people coming in asking for sessions. I got 3 people in Mentoring with Stars, new people. So it's, and I created all the offerings, and there's still some that's in my head that I will still keep creating. So I added all the offerings that I wanted.
Oh, in 12 weeks.
Yes.
I made it so you can share. Do you want to quickly show off your website real quick?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
yeah, of course.
Like, yes, this is what we're here for.
Okay, what do I do?
Um,
You will give me the share option, yeah?
I did. You should be able
Oh
to
no,
hit.
yeah.
You should
Okay,
be able to.
desktop. Share desktop. Okay, share. Okay, let's go.
Guys, also, me and Ineza found out through share screen that we both had the exact same
Oh yeah, this is
background
both
one
of
day.
ours. This is what we both have.
We were cracking up. It was both
Okay,
like a green forest.
yeah. So this is my
Oh.
home.
Mm.
So it starts here. I put my offer. I haven't taken it off. Then I put this here, like this here. I wanted a pop-up, but I need a next level, whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna do it sometime. Then it's like a little intro of the stars and magic and astrology. Then it's about me, and then this is. So I'm gonna no, it's fine. Then they can go deeper and read more. So that post I created about myself and my mission and the purpose, all of that, they can go there and read more. This is all this I really love how I
Love it.
created
Beautiful.
all my sessions, and I'm adding everything I'm creating. I'm just putting more. So I loved the part. I love design. I love visual aesthetics, all of that, because I'm Libra rising. And so I put there testimonials. This is mentoring with stars. Then each of these it makes sense that you have all of your main things on the first page, right?
Yeah, and then feel free to click on the
Okay, so
individual
mentoring with
pieces. They're
stars, I'll go.
so beautiful.
Yeah, so this one is the mentoring stars. I all just copy
Look at
pasted
this.
them.
I
So
know,
I
but
love,
still,
sorry?
that's the whole point. It's like, make this easier for you. You found a format that works. You bet your ass
Yeah,
you copy and paste it. Then they all look different.
yeah. So I did, so yeah, just created all I just expanded into, and this was really fun. And I
Yeah.
put all the things and put I love doing the design. What's it for?
The
All my art that I've collected over the years, all the
yeah.
notes, all the ideas that I've put it in folders, I can finally use them.
Yeah.
Here is you.
Okay.
There's questions and then there's 6. So this is
Okay.
mentoring a star.
Yeah, show us another one. Because so that these women can see what copy and pasted means,
Okay. So
She
this
went,
is monthly. Yeah, this is a guide, like a written monthly astrology and oracle. So this is, I've added what's included, why you love it, what you receive. So this is kind of the similar. So I just adjust for each part. I always put my thing because I use them as landing pages. These. so I can just share the links. So if people come to this, then I always have my own what about me, because not everyone comes through the main page, right? Same thing, client love.
Yes.
So this is this one.
Lex, I'm gonna read these while you do that. We have freaking fabulous Ineza from Lisa. Gorgeous, all
Oh, thank
capital
you.
letters from Lexi. Alexa said absolutely gorgeous, feels great. And Lexi said, I
Nice.
love the headers on the page, immediately impact of your energy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I like some feedback, because if you create something static, like there's no feedback. I appreciate the feedback.
That's
Yeah.
why we're here. Exactly.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so it does feel really me. I wanted, because what I've noticed in my work before, even with Instagram posts or Facebook, or I would compare, and then one day you said, I think in our session, just stop looking at anyone else, just do you, and that felt really. It's like, why am I not just, because I have all of that in me, and then usually I would be like, oh, I need to see what everyone else doing, but when I don't do that, I am so much more it's so much more fluid, my creativity. So yeah. Okay, so I think that's that. Oh, also one thing to you. I'm gonna put podcasts. I put one, our podcasts,
Yeah.
all of them as posts. So that's gonna be here. I tried to put it as audio files, but they only allow SoundCloud. So I
Yeah.
do,
Just do both.
I'm doing YouTube so they can listen here, or just they have links. I
Wow.
just did this quickly the other day because I wanted to, and also they are on, also I started a blog, which I do,
Yes. Yeah.
mine, so people can, so this, I also put in our podcast as a
Yeah.
blog. So I'm doing everything.
Absolutely. This is so good. Fuck
And then it's
yeah.
testimonials. Then I have offerings all in one here. These are all I created. Just like one day I wake up, it's like, okay, this is, I've been wanting to do this. There's more that are coming. So this, I'm just, so yeah. So this is me. I think that's
This
good,
is
right?
you. Say it again.
Huh?
Say it again.
What?
This is me.
This is me. This is me. It feels good. It feels great to create everything that's kind of feels fully me, and not, and stop comparing and stop feeling all the things. And that has been that has one of the questions, like, what has it given? This full on yes to being, and also being so devoted and committed, that has never come so easy. So thank you guys for letting me share all of that and for your feedback.
Alexa
Yeah.
says someone has been busy. Lisa said,
I've I've been busy, but you know what? Because the one thing I share with my girlfriends when I say, I have had 2 years when I struggled to create. So when you come out, like sometimes I think, what if, will I survive this? Will I be able to do what I love to do? So the joy I have, not even, I just like, I'm feel blessed that I'm can work, like, because of what I've been through. But there's a good thing in going through a really dark night of the soul and losing everything you think you are, but then you come back as the really true powerful version of you, is like the joy of just being you. Okay, please share your site on the Facebook. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll do.
another thing
um
I want to say to you real quick off that, please share your site in the Facebook. Yeah, all of you. I know Lexi just put hers in there. Get that
mm,
celebration station going, and also show off that the beautiful work you're doing, and also what's happening in these in this level, in the next level work here, in this mastermind, in this group
yeah,
coaching. This is it, right? Another thing I want to say to you, Ina, is that you and I are always working together, but your work is so important. And I literally, like, I know we've done this. You've helped me in my mastermind. When a person coming into the mastermind came over, I was like, do their chart. You're doing everyone's chart. I am there again. And I told you my next big creation that's coming out, I need you to step in as in-house astrologer again. And I've decided, not even the high ticket level, like the privates level, even people coming into the group level, the middle level, they get access to group coaching on Tuesdays with us, and they have to pay $250
yeah.
to get in. I'm gonna hire you if you're cool with it. I would love to hire you to be there, do astrology session for them again. but
Yes, I'm
also
always in.
like give me a snapshot of their soul purpose and like a snapshot that so I don't have to read their chart. Like I don't need to like be like
Yes,
private like that and read their chart, and I don't want to listen to their session with you. But
I know
like,
what you mean.
yes, like
Yeah.
as their business coach, what would be most beneficial for me to understand soul purpose? It's exciting, right?
This is so great. Yeah, I've done this in the other program when I did a few years ago. I did astrology, then I did a summary for her as a coach. So I gave it all what's beneficial, where the person is, what they need, all of that to her. That's really valuable. So I think it's great. Yeah, and I'm always in to help you and be part of it. So yes, always yes.
Well, that's coming.
Okay.
March is happening.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Now this is fun to ask. Another question. There's actually four because I put two questions in the last one, but the where are you on the creation wheel? I say this because we're not always gonna feel what Inez is feeling right now. Okay. So on the creation wheel, it's really a triangle. So let's be real. It's a triangle, right? There's that like active creation, putting out, putting out, putting out, putting out, putting out, right? Then there's passive, taking in, taking in, taking in, learning, learning,
Yeah.
learning, listening, listening. And then there's neutral, fucking nothing. Nothing coming in and nothing going out. Nothing. I've been teaching my husband what this is because he has zero, 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 zero. Who else has zero? And I'm like, this is why you burn out. This is why you're exhausted. He's actioning 80%. He's passive 20%, zero neutral. So he's like, what's neutral? I'm like taking a shower, not listening to anything, going on a
Yeah.
nature walk without listening to anything, folding the socks. Like, so I walked in on today. I like made him fold the kids' socks because I put away 3 fucking bags of socks. I was like, you can match the socks, not later, now. I'm a dom in the house and the business. I'm a sub in the sheets. I let him lead in the sheets, LOL. But at the house, I'm like, you will fold these fucking socks right now. Anyway, so and then he was come in, he's like sitting there with all his kids' socks and listening to nothing, no TV, sitting like in a like kind of dark room. He's like, this is so relaxing. He's like, I actually like this. I was like, neutral space. That's it, baby. That's it. So, with that being said, Ineza,
Yeah.
where are you right now?
I think I've been into nothing. I'm in full on creating. And then I think because I've been in so long into nothingness and healing, I think I have accumulated in a lot of energy, and I want this to keep going because I need it for me. I need to be stability. So I'm building that now. So I want this to go for a while, and then I want a little bit of a balance. But now I'm so excited to be able to do this, to have energy because I didn't have this. I wasn't capable to do anything. So this is exciting. I don't mind to be tired. I like to be tired of I love to be tired of purpose work and fulfillment and all of what it brings. Just so grateful.
Yes. I'm glad you brought that up. Who else feels that? Who else in here is like, it's nice to feel exhausted by your own creations? Anyone
Yeah.
else? My teacher says, she's like, I'd rather be at the bottom of a to-do list than not know at all what I'm doing. And I was like, oh, you know what? That's a good point. Right? If you're like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, that's
Very
very
different from
different
like,
place.
I
Yeah.
got shit to do. Generator shit, said Alexis.
Yes,
Oh,
full
well,
on
Alex, you're
generator
right.
shit.
Lisa, I need sleep.
We are Capricorn generators. It's one of like the combinations. I suffered when I was in a healing phase and very feminine. I struggled a lot, but I needed it because now I have that feminine, but I feel like when I'm too much out and too much maybe into masculine or something, like the feminine just calls me right back. We're going to bed. We're taking a nap. We are just switching off. So it's great.
Last
At the
question.
moment, everything's great.
I know you've probably said this a million times already, but that last question was, what have you received and benefited from in this experience?
Yeah, everything just happiness. People coming into my programs, people booking sessions, new people, shift
Mhm.
people more aligned, my ideal client, which we talked about. My ideal clients are coming in more and more. The energy that, what I always say, I want them to be ready to receive what I'm able to give, and be excited and activated. And it's like that person needed. Most of 99, all 100% at the moment, my sessions is they needed this information, this activation, this whatever happens in the session, they needed it, and they just walk away full on, just aligned with and happy and calm. So that's happening. Money's coming in slow, too slow for me as always, but I'm learning patience.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna be, now I'm building for the first time. I'm like, I used to be very much just running, just going. And then now I'm building on solid ground. So I know the first level where I want to be, it's going to be the hardest. Then it's going to be even more. I think that's how it goes. So
Mhm.
I'm quite low at financially, but I'm okay with it because I'm almost starting over in a sense
Right.
of the way I'm approaching the kind of people I'm calling in. What else I've gained?
And also,
Just
you're not just selling the one thing, you're actually creating your web of offers. Oh, she froze.
promote some of them or share about them, and that has to be fine because there's a lot happening in my, it's just a lot. So I have to prioritize and I have to give it time and whatever, like I'm just gonna, I need to flow with it. It's kind of also what I'm learning.
We
The
built
more
a foundation. Like that was the whole point of the
that,
last month.
yeah.
Really, the all
Now,
last year.
mm,
All last year, I feel like you got to this awareness of like you want that temple space, right? The foundation.
yes, and
And then
the
people come in and they flow around versus just like
exactly.
selling one thing one time.
Yes, that felt exhausting and that felt really strange. And there has been other little things about like because the birthdays and solar returns, there's so much the ideas are just like this every day. And some of them are who are repeating, then I just go and do them. But yeah, I am very much in the flow, which is sometimes hard to explain, but everything is, I know how it's happening. It's just structured chaos, an ADHD, typical
Yeah.
ADHD.
Yes, it's beautiful though. It's beautiful. And also,
Yeah.
this point here I want to make because we've been working this privately together, but I don't know if you've said it in these calls. A big focus for you was like a new audience. And I feel that too. I
Yes,
was like, I
still
need,
is.
who am I working with? And are they receiving? What do they need? You said that. You and I were very clear about that. And now what I'm hearing from you in this last share was that new people are coming in.
Yes. And yeah, and I'm so happy. Just like my kind of people that are like you're ready for information, you're excited, you're grateful, you're excited because I'm just a channel. I'm here to do my work. So, but I still need that person in order to honor the gift that I have. I need the person receiving to know that do you know what I mean? If you work
Yes.
with, we all work with sacred energy, some more, some at some level. So we need to honor that. That's one of the parts too, honoring.
If anyone needs help with that, her and I had a specific section of a call about it. And we ran down some legit people and real names. And I was like, what about this person? She's like, no. Yes. Right. We got to the end of that. You were like, oh, this
Yeah.
is interesting. Who her ideal client is. So for any of you that need that, let's do that in one of your private sessions. Okay.
Yeah. That's a really good exercise. And I did it after as well in my notes. And it was really clarifying. Really, I have a lot of clarity about a lot of things from our calls. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. How do you feel?
I feel great. I needed this. I needed to because I don't always get to be here. So it's nice to kind of like, have a check-in point and be like and look back, even
Mhm.
journaling and have thank you for thank you.
You're welcome. So much love.
Okay.